What is up guys, Andy Forresty Runner here and welcome back to another workout video. Today's workout is the final big push in this 10k training block. Today I'm going to be taking you guys along with the journey with me, running in the Saucony ENDOPRHIN Pros, a bit of race practice for next weekend's 10k time trial. Okay, so one of the purposes of today's video is to talk to you guys about my goal for the 10k time trial coming up in less than 2 weeks now. Of course, we've got the workout to do first. I'm just 1.6 miles into a 2-mile warm-up before we head out and do the 1k repeats. The goal was originally to go out and do them on the trail, on the concrete, but I couldn't get up early this morning. Baby's just slept through, so I wasn't going to wake the baby up with an alarm. So I'm out here on the trails. I wanted to try and do 6x k at goal pace, and that goal pace was going to be in and around somewhere between 3:20 and 3:23 per kilometre, just kind of floating in that bracket. We're obviously on the trails, so it's going to be a bit slower today, so I'm going to be decisive and say I want to try and get somewhere in and around 3:25 to 3:27 pace. Okay, so literally just about to roll into things, just got some drills done. I'm on a bit of a time limit this morning, so literally the drills you've just seen is literally all the drills I've done. It's better than nothing, but I'd normally spend a bit more time on them, but just want to get this workout done. I didn't anticipate being out this early. It is 9:30 and I actually ate breakfast at 8:30, so my stomach is churning. I'm expecting side stitches and maybe a bit of vomit. Anyway, let's crack on with the workout. We'll see how many we can do. I'm not putting myself under any pressure. We've had an incredible training block, and today is just capping off that training block and seeing how comfortable this race pace feels. Okay, first rep done, 3:21. Bit of a surprise, but we'll see how the rest goes. That one was mildly downhill. 1, 3 and 5 if I make the 6 are very gently down. 2, 4 and 6 are very, very gently back up. So yeah, promising start. Okay, rep 2 done, uphill, or very, very gently uphill. 3:24, roughly. I can't see the paces on my watch, it's just beeping at me when I run a K, so I'll put the full results on screen at the end. But just focusing on turnover and form today, this pace does feel a bit quick, the race pace, so certainly ambitious to think that next weekend we could go out at between 3:20 to 3:22k pace, but you never know, we'll be tapered then, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, on with the next. Okay, third rep done. I think that was a sub 3:20. I think that was a 3:18 or a 3:19. I've really set a precedence now. I wonder why that one was a bit harder. On to the fourth. Okay, rep 4 done. I think 3:24-ish. So pretty much matched rep number 2, which is good. A little bit of ill discipline there on the third one, going a bit too quick. But I kind of feel right now the workout has gone past the point of practicing race pace, and I'm more like balls deep into a standard 1k rep session. So we'll see if we can get these last 2 done, see what the paces are, and yeah, I'll report back at the end. Okay, 5th rep done. I have no idea what the pace was on that one. I completely forgot to look at when I started and finished. So, but I have a feeling, a horrible feeling, that was quite a bit slower. I might be wrong, but I tried to relax off a bit and try and get into a 10k pace groove rather than an all-out 1k pace. And yeah, so I think it was a bit slower. See at the end. There we go. Workout's complete. 6th one done. Roughly 3:25. So again, 1 second or 2 seconds slower than 2 and 4. Overall, a really solid session. I must have taken my foot off the gas in that 5th one, I'm sure I did, but full results on screen. Okay, so just before we dive into my thoughts on the upcoming 10k time trial next weekend, after completing that workout, shoes. Obviously I've chosen to wear Saucony ENDOPRHIN Pros today in a bit of practice, just to make sure I'm comfortable with the decision of wearing them next weekend. If you missed my comparison videos between the Next Percent and the Endorphin Pro, make sure you go check those out. I did 2 of them. One was a 7-mile tempo run, one was a 20-mile long run, and in my opinion the Endorphin Pros kicked ass over the shorter distance, and the Next Percent just edged it over the longer runs. So my basic overall conclusion was that I was going to wear the Endorphin Pros for sort of anything up to 10k, and then half marathons and above I'd probably choose the Next Percent. So that's why I'm wearing Endorphin Pros today, just to get used to them, make sure I was comfortable. They felt absolutely brilliant today, light on feet, snappy, quick leg turnover, very, very happy. As far as the workout goes itself, how did I find that? Well, I found it really good, but I think I just showed you all my ill discipline. The goal today was kind of to get used to 10k pace. I wasn't trying to stick to 10k pace specifically, but I knew roughly where I wanted to sit, and I think that third rep was just too quick, and I let the shoes do the talking and got carried away. Felt light, felt good. I had kind of a bit of a bad workout on Monday. My 20-minute tempo run didn't quite go to plan, and kind of felt like today I wanted to go full beans at some point, and I did in the 3rd rep, and although I didn't pay for that in the rest of the session, it was a bit unnecessary. So we reined it back in on the 4th and the 6th rep. I still don't know what I did on the 5th one. You guys know by now because you'd have seen the results, but I think that one was slower. My breathing was a lot more controlled, and it was a bit more sort of around, maybe a bit slower than 10k pace, I don't know. Either way, I was very happy with how it went. I'm happy with fitness. It's kind of set my mindset up to know that probably on tapered legs next week, because that's the plan, finish this big week off, hopefully get another 60+ mile week, battery low, that on tapered legs next week, around 3:22 to 3:25 is a realistic pace to shoot for on the 10k time trial on the tarmac. Now, I'm currently scouting locations for this time trial. I do not want to do it on the industrial estate. It drives me mad. The little kick uphill at the end on one corner just kills any consistent pace you have. So at the moment I'm hunting around for somewhere flat. There's a couple of options I have in mind, but I'm still looking. There's a place about 20 minutes away in Lydney around a lake, which is about an 800 meter loop, flat tarmac. I'm happy to loop around that 12-13 times, whatever a 10k is on an 800 meter stretch. There's also a bit of tarmac down at Cannock Ponds, which is 10 minutes away from me, which is a good out and back. There's a good turning circle one end, there's not a good turning circle the other, so it literally would be stop, turn around and go back the other way. I'd actually prefer that one if there was a better turning circle at the other end. One thing's for certain though, and that is that we will be going and doing our best at this 10k time trial. 8 weeks, I think it's 7 or 8 weeks that we've trained well, and next week I will do a video detailing my whole 10k training block, just like I did with my base building block, so you guys can see kind of the structure, how it's gone In terms of volume, it's been the best 10k, or it's been the best volume block I've ever done. 291 miles in May in total. I've never gone really over 250 miles in a month, so very, very happy with that. But in terms of structures of workouts, it's been very flaky, but we'll talk about all of that next week. The goal, the focus now, is to get one last good long run done this coming weekend, get another 60-mile week under our belt, and then finish off by having a nice taper next week. So there we go, workout video done. Apologies for the late arrival of the workout video this week. I am trying to do one a week, get that consistency back with the workout videos, because I know a lot of you enjoy them. You really didn't want to see Monday's Sufferfest. There's a long and short of it. We went out, did a 20-mile tempo run, ran a 5:38 first mile downhill with tailwind, and up and a downhill mile in tailwind, then back the other way in headwind at 5:44, and then a 5:57 uphill headwind. It was a major positive split, and then a 5:38 last half a mile or whatever it was. So we picked it back up then, but it looked worse than it was on paper. The headwind and the uphill on the industrial estate absolutely crippled me, but yeah, you didn't want to see that. Today was much better, much more fun, much more exciting to be testing out race shoes, seeing how we're feeling, and yeah, super excited for next weekend. So I hope your training is all going well. Let me know in the comments below if you're doing any time trials anytime soon, what shoes you're testing, and of course if you're hoping for any races to be on later this year. I'm wearing the Newport Marathon t-shirt today in honour of the fact that I got an email this morning saying the Newport Marathon will not go ahead this year, which means we have no marathon to run at the end of the year. Disappointing, but kind of expected really. You can't expect any big crowd gatherings to happen in the UK, and probably in a lot of places you're in anytime soon. I think the only races we're going to see this year are some smaller local races, maybe some trail races. Whatever becomes available, I can assure you I will do my best to jump into them. Anyway, enough from me. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Until then.